So let me first give a big thanks to the organization. It's a well-organized and very interesting 2 days. So maybe a small applause for the organization. Oh. Great.
That was a very small applause.
Yeah, actually.
That was the smallest applause I've heard all day.
Yeah.
Thank you, Rita.
Okay. Okay, so I'm Rita Torfs and I'm product manager for packaging at Agfa. So I'm giving today my presentation is about a digital solution to print on packaging on fiber-based packaging. So first, let me introduce a bit Agfa. So one of the main competences and one of the main core businesses that we have is inkjet. And for several years, we're already in the sign and display market, where we have inkjet printers and inks like the Annapurnas, the Jetais, the Torfs systems, and the onset systems, where we also supply inks for. So it's actually a sign and display market, so printing on POPs, on banners and posters, things like that. But more and more, we move into the industrial segment, in the industrial market, actually. And there we are also acting as an ink supplier for our OEM partners, but we also provide print solutions to print on leather, on laminate flooring. And since the acquisition of Inca, which we did last year, we have also now a system to print on carton board packaging. So, as I said, we are shifting more and more to the manufacturing market and packaging in particular. So we started actually in the history a lot with the Annapurna series, which are multi-pass systems for sign and display market, which we have a very low productivity. But more and more we're shifting towards manufacturing, so that means high speed, higher speed than we used to have with the Annapurna series, having higher productivity. So we have the Torfs systems, which are still multi-pass systems, and the onset series also still multi-pass, but already giving high productivity. And now with the Inca products in the Agfa portfolio, we are going into the single pass printing with the speed set, with the print engine for BHS, for printing on packaging. So we're moving to manufacturing and packaging. That is a strategic decision. So since I'm talking about fiber-based packaging, I want to go also and explain a bit more about the traditional ways to print on fiber-based packaging. So we have the folding carton, and the main technology to print on folding carton is offset, it's lithography. But all these processes in lithography, there are multiple and they're time consuming. So you have to prepare your artwork, you have to prepare your prepress. You have to make a plate for each color, and it can go up to 10 plates for a machine. The press needs to be set up. Then there's an ink application to be done, transfer to the cardboard on the blanket, transfer to the cardboard, drying, and many more steps. So, but offset printing, it's a well-known and established technology. It offers you high-quality print, so it's actually very high-quality, excellent into the market, offering you excellent color consistency, and it's web or sheet fed based. And actually, offset is done for the high production, high-volume production, so run lengths up to 1 million. It's not an exception. Next to folding carton, another fiber-based packaging is the corrugated. Corrugated, there it's not an even substrate, it's not a flat substrate, so there you need another technology, and the main technology there is flexographic printing. And again, there are multiple steps, time-consumable steps, same a bit as for offset printing, but also here the design and the artwork needs to be prepared. You have to make a plate, a flexo plate, and in this case, but we have to make a plate for each color. They also prepare their inks on the next to the printer, so that's also an additional step that is time consuming. And for the rest, the printing steps are a bit same as with offset. The main machines are sheet fed, and yeah, since flexography and corrugated is requiring this technology because of the uneven substrates, this can print on uneven substrates. But we are moving into inkjet. There is room for inkjet. There is room for a single pass machine, and single pass in this sense it gives you some advantages over the traditional printing methods. So single-pass printing on packaging, first of all, you have speed. Single-pass printing machine is fast, but it's not only the linear speed per linear meter per minute that is important, it's also the preparation time. With offset, I already explained, a lot of time-consuming processes are there. With inkjet, you don't have that. You don't need to prepare the plates, you don't need to set up the printer, you don't have all this changing of plates. That is not necessary here, and that gives an advantage for single-pass printing for the speed. It's precise. It's a precise method, so you can draw each droplet you can place on a particular place, and that gives you a good color consistency, less errors, and also less waste in this sense. You have actually almost no setup times. You don't need to make the plates. You don't need to change the plates. You don't have startup times, so that this gives you reduced or almost no setup time. Very important. You have customization. You can print variable data. You can do promotional campaigns. You can do serialization. Actually, it's allowing personalized packaging. That's what you can do with inkjet, with single-pass printing. Cost effective, especially in sense of run length. The first print costs exactly the same as your print number 1000 or print number 10,000. In offset, it's not the case. The first print is actually wasted in offset. It's actually the 300, the print number 300 that is a good print. So and even the cost per sheet is only effective after 5,000 sheets or even more, depending on the run length that you have. It's eco-friendly because we don't have a lot of waste. Actually, there is almost no waste, no setup waste, no production waste. The inks are efficiently used, so that makes it eco-friendly. So, what are the advantages of printing with digital, with single-pass printing for folding carton? It's actually an attractive option for the packaging industry. And this is because improved efficiency. So you have high-speed production, you have reduced setup time, as I explained. You have continuously printing, you can do different design, but keep on printing, you have less material waste. Then you have cost savings. You only need one or maybe 1.5 operator for one machine, so lower labor cost. Reduced material waste is also giving you cost savings. There is flexibility for short runs and quick turnaround times. And thirdly, you have customization options. You can print variable data, you have a flexibility in your design, and you can do short runs. All important and interesting for the packaging industry. Another packaging, fiber-based packaging is the microflute. It's corrugated actually, but more and more microflute is becoming very popular. And why is it? Because it's sustainable. That's the first thing. Lighter packaging, use the less fiber consumption. It's strong. Because of the high number of flutes, it makes it very strong. It's also cost efficient, so you need less storage and you have also less transportation cost, and it's elegant. And actually, with inkjet printing, it's a non-contact method, so you will not damage the corrugated board. So microflute it will not be damaged, so you can already with microflute have more strength. And it allows you then to print damage-free on microflute. As when you have with flexographic printing, this is a contact method, and there you have a washboard effect, which is actually seen on your print. And we don't have that with inkjet printing. So this makes microflute packaging quite interesting and popular. So digitally printing of microflute boards, there you have a triple strength. First of all, enhanced durability. So because I told you about the strength of the material and the non-contact less printing, which gives you less damage of the material. It's sustainable. You can recycle the material. The microflutes can be recycled together with the print. You have reduced waste. You have customized. You can do customized packaging, which gives you less waste, of course. And you can print high quality. So you can print actually an offset-like image. I don't say we can print offset quality, but we are nearby. So you can print vibrant colors with high resolution, and it's consistent. And now Agfa has a product, or will announce a product, which will tick all these boxes. So with the Spitza 1060, which we have due to the acquisition of Inca, we go into manufacturing, and it will tick all the boxes. So first of all, high productivity. The machine runs up to 150 meters per minute at 11,000 B1 sheets per hour. So this makes it the fastest digital machine for packaging. It's cost effective. So the cost advantages over offset are shorter setup times, reduced material waste, lower maintenance costs, and actually the break-even point is over 5,000 sheets. So that makes it interesting for low runs and even medium runs. You can print on different materials on a quite extensive media range. You can print folding carton, you can print a microflute, as I was mentioning. You can print also on papers. We can actually do, the spec is between 0.2 up to 2 millimeters, and that is due to our patented conveyor vacuum system. And because the first print is the right one, you have a fast startup, you have a job switching, which is going very easy, and quick turnaround times. You have actually a very fast speed to market. We have offset-like print quality, so we print with Samba heads, meaning up to 1200 dpi, so very good quality. You can print sharp text, extensive color gamut, and we're meeting actually the industry standards. And we are sustainable. It's a sustainable solution that we provide. We make the inks ourselves. We make actually all the flutes for the machine at Agfa. So we are known for our pigment-based inks. So these are Agfa water-based pigment inks, primer and varnish. So everything is digital. So we have no flexographic primer or flexographic varnish. It's all digital. And they are environmentally friendly. They are safe for the press operators, and they comply with food safety regulations. And because of the fully digital, there are no materials wasted. Also, it gives you low ink consumption, and that is due to the primer. Because of the primer, which is then also digital and needs to be applied at a very low thickness, the primer enhances actually the image quality and expands the color gamut. And in that sense, it decreases the ink consumption, so that is also a cost-efficient way to offer your images. Because of the fully digital solution, you can do customization, you can do personalization of each print, and that gives you also differentiation. And last but not least, a whole machine is powered by the Agfa's Asanti workflow software. So about the consumables then, we have fully digital primer, CMYK ink and varnish. So the primer, you will apply that with a very low thickness, which enhances the image quality and expands the color gamut. Then we have a CMYK ink set, giving outstanding jetting performance, high image quality, and wide color gamut. And Agfa inks are known because of the long shelf life. Then there is a digital varnish. Oh, again, too fast. The varnish will give you protection and durability, and the uniform gloss. To conclude then, so digital printing of packaging is actually a valuable addition. So we don't say that offset and flexography will be replaced, but we think inkjet is an addition to the traditional manufacturing processes, and it offers several advantages. So it makes digital printing, single pass printing is a practical choice for printing manufacturing situations. And Spitza 1060, it fits into these manufacturing processes, and it can for printing folding carton and microflute packaging. And that brings me to the end of my presentation. So thank you for your attendance and for your attention as well. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Rita.